everybody, I am Heske. Thank you for watching this video. Maybe you're all very busy and at work, but I planned this live talk for today, and I want to do that every week, so I have to find a good moment to do that. And welcome everybody. Thank you for watching. Hi, thank you for joining me. Yeah, because this week I had the idea to talk about exercise. As you know, my name is Heske. I am the owner of Mind My Life Hypnotherapy, where I focus on helping people who have issues with either food or their relationship with their body, and the focus on weight, and you can call it a lot of names, but I would like to keep it kind of not too specific, because I don't want to scare people off by using words like eating disorders. It's in general just this focus and obsession with your weight, with what your body looks like, and with food in general. So yeah, that's what I do. That's what I'm here for, to help you improve that relationship with food, with your body, with yourself, and with your weight. And you know, as you start to consider recovering and improving that relationship with your body, and improving improving your health in all senses. Oh, sorry, that's my paper. It's moving a little bit. I'm just going to move this here. You know, you go through different stages. And if you're underweight, then of course the first focus you should have is getting to a safe weight again, in order to proceed to a next level. Then if you are safe, if you are in a safe zone with your weight, and you have learned to familiarize yourself again with being at a healthy weight, then you come to a next step. So I'm sorry, I went to sit outside because I was inside working the whole day, and I was like this, completely not connected with where I was. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the live talk, I'm gonna do it outside. So, but it's really windy, so everything is like blowing all the time. So sorry for that. But so yeah, if you come into a next phase where you want to continue taking better care of yourself, you want to continue to improve your relationship with your body, then many of us, we start to focus on, okay, I have to eat, I have to stay in the safe zone with my weight, but what can I do to still keep the weight off and to avoid getting fat? So many of us, we start to exercise, and if we weren't already doing that, then many people who are recovering from an eating disorder or an overly focus on our weight, we just start to up our exercise. So I was thinking about that, because it's such a strange process, because we live in a society where healthy food and healthy living is very, very important. I mean, for most people, restricting your diet is not such a bad idea. For most people, upping your exercise is also a good idea. So it's very politically correct to say, yeah, I'm working out every day, and you know, and then that's just accepted because people see that as something positive. But if you actually do it because you hate yourself otherwise, and if you cannot let yourself relax for a day or two, then that's not okay. Then that's not healthy. And I mean, I'm sure that if you've been there, you know what I mean. You know, it's such a slippery slope to decide whether exercise is a good idea for you or not. I mean, obviously, if you are underweight and you are in a dangerous zone, it's a big no. I mean, then you have to wait until you are in a very safe zone again, until you can. But then if you come towards a recovery process where you are closer to being in the normal zone, yeah, then you might want to include it in your life again. But how? How to avoid the obsessive part of it. So I wrote down for myself what is the good part of exercise when you are in recovery. What is the good part? Well, the good part is that you connect with your body, right? That you move your body, and by moving your muscles and your heart rate goes up, there are all these sensations and bodily sensations in your body that make you connect with your body. And by connecting with your physical body, you learn to connect also with your emotions. So by going for a run and feeling like your breathing is more difficult, and your legs hurt, or your shoulder hurts, or whatever, you are normally starting to feel all sorts of things. You're like, oh, this is so hard, or this is painful. And what happens that when you start to feel all these sensations in your body, you start to connect as well with your emotions, which is a very good thing, because if you have been restricting your diet, you have been restricting your emotions. You have disconnected from a part of you in order to keep that up. So starting to exercise and move is actually making you reconnect. And I mean, that can be very confrontational. I remember when I was in recovery, I started around 10 years ago, when I really decided I wanted to get better. I went I went to Bikram yoga for 3 times a week. And that was, for me, I mean, I have no words for it, but I have cried and cried on that yoga mat. And I mean, you're sweating like a pig, so nobody can see it. So that's actually, it was really comforting for me to know. But the physical sensation of resistance, of feeling tired, of feeling my muscles hurt, and all that stuff. Jesus, I'm gonna take away this paper, I'm sorry. That was like cathartic. That was so good for me to feel something again, to really connect with my feelings. So yeah, I think that is a very, very positive part of exercise when you have to recover from a very negative thing like an eating disorder, is making that connection again. Then a second thing, what is very positive about exercising and using your body, your physical body, is you can give your body a new meaning. I mean, if the meaning of your body is I am either fat or I am thin, and if I'm fat, that's bad, and if I'm thin, that's good, whatever that may mean for you. If you start to work out and you go to the gym, or you go with a group, or you have a chance to give that a new meaning and say, okay, maybe I am not like thin as a stick, but I'm very strong, or I have great perseverance, or I have great stamina. I'm very flexible. If a teacher explains something to me, I can do it easily. I understand what he means and I can do it easily. So you can relabel what your body actually means, which is a good thing, I think, because if you're only labeling your body in one way, like thin or fat, and that's just it, you're creating kind of your own prison, and starting to work out is opening it up a little bit. And then a third good point about exercise is just, the effect that it has on you on a physical level. And I mean, I don't only mean that it increases your physical condition, your stamina, your strength, your flexibility, whatever. That's, of course, that's also very positive, but it does something to your brain, and it does something to how you feel about yourself, about life in general, because it boosts endorphins, which is just another way to say that it boosts these neurotransmitters in your brain that make you feel good. So it's a natural drug that you can produce yourself. And I mean, if you come from a very dark place of feeling a certain way about yourself, or feeling a certain way about your body, then you can use all the help you need. So yeah, there are actually 3 big reasons why exercise is a good idea. But then we come, oh, it's really windy, then we come to the negative side, and that is just the fact that you burn calories working out. I mean, that's just, actually it sucks, Would be way better for us, or for you, or in this context, if exercising wouldn't burn any calories, because then you wouldn't have that confrontation over and over again of, okay, how many steps did I take? How many calories did I burn? And why didn't I lose weight? Blah, 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 blah. All that. So that's the tricky side of it. The fact that you burn calories. I mean, and this only counts for people, of course, who are obsessed with their weight, and who are obsessed with losing weight and being the thinnest they can be. For all other people, it's very good that they know that they can burn calories, because a lot of people have to lose some weight. But in our case, in your case, it's a special situation, and it's actually something that you really, really have to consider when you choose your exercise method, or what you're going to do to exercise. So for me, rule number 1 is I have no step counter or smart watch or calorie counting apps on my phone or on my watch. It's just not a good idea. Whatever sports you're doing, you're always going to look at it, and you're always going to be obsessed about it again. I mean, that's just not a good idea. So that same counts for if you go to the gym and you go on this treadmill, and on the treadmill you can exactly see how many calories you burned, and just stay away from that kind of exercise, right? And just what I said, like on the benefit side, the benefit is that you connect with your body in a positive way. And what does that for you? Is that like running on a treadmill? Or is that going to salsa dancing, or going to a yoga class, or doing martial arts, or what really engages you on a positive level and really makes you enjoy what you are doing without thinking about what do I look like? I mean, these gyms are filled with mirrors, and you're on this treadmill, and you're always all the time looking at yourself in the mirror, And I mean, if you're just dancing around and you're upside down in a yoga pose or boxing, you're not thinking about what you look like. You're forgetting about that. You're just connected with the moves, with your breathing, with your feet, with everything. And you're forgetting about everything else. So choose something that really stays away from that whole weight loss, calorie burning thing. You know, it's maybe someday, you know, if you really enjoy doing that. But if you want to give yourself a break in that sense, then I would really advise to choose something that gives you joy, right? And that connects you with the moment. And yeah, so something that does not have that focus on weight, on shape, on having a tighter ass or a stronger abs or whatever. Something that's taking your attention away from that. So yeah, like I said, you know, do Tai Chi, do yoga, go dancing, boxing, anything like that, which is actually, in general, I also think way more fun, and it makes you produce way more endorphins as well. So yeah, that was actually what I wanted to say for today regarding exercise. So there's not like one solution for everybody, but I think in the end the pros outweigh the cons. But be aware, you know, be aware of that one big tricky thing, which is the whole fact that it's burning calories and that it can lure you back into this very toxic way of thinking again. And yeah, so I would say make your own way through this, and look for how it honestly is for you, you know. And if you ever want to talk about it with me, because you're not sure, or you just want to, you know, put something on the table, then feel free to do so. You know where to find me. And for next week, I think I will do the live again next week on Wednesday or on Thursday again. I wanted to discuss one of my favorite books of all time. It's called The 8 Keys of Recovery from an Eating Disorder. And I just want to take you through that book in the 8 keys. I think it's an amazing tool. It has been for me for a long time already. Yeah, and I was just thinking, like, we were just going to go through the stages, the 8 stages, and there are a lot of exercises, like very helpful, practical exercises to do. And I will not go through everything because that's way too long. But so yeah, next week I will do the 8 stages of recovery from a eating disorder. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave it for today. Thank you all for watching. And if you have any questions, let me know. And well, have a very great afternoon. I'm gonna enjoy the sun for just a little while more. And I hope to see you soon somewhere, someday. Bye. Take care.